Real quick, I want to share the
We're going Madden custom, right?
yeah. You're live, but I don't want to watch it.
Right.
I want to share my link to the group, however, so that my videos. Okay, got live. Share to Facebook. Facebook groups. Madden custom rosters. Share. Okay. Yeah, the funny thing about this editing process I'm doing is 89 49ers, and I'm flying through because, first of all, the base he used was the 87 roster, so there's a good portion of the guys are there. Brent Jones is listed as starting tight end, but down on the roster, he's not listed as being a part of the team. So, if you're watching and you're an editor for ProFootballReference.com, fix that. Otherwise, that's all I have to say about that.
Tell me when you're loading up.
I'm loaded. It just sent you the invite.
Oh, cool. That's the first time we've gotten an invite like that in a while. Franchise mode. What?
Yeah, I don't have to change uniforms. They haven't changed any.
Let's see if it pops up. The Packers' uniforms haven't changed any? No, not really.
Not since 96.
Yeah.
Technically not since 61. They added the G to their helmet in 61 and I haven't changed since. Oh.
Waiting for it to load.
That's fine. I've been having bad asthma all day.
Yeah. Why is it telling me I gotta... No. I shouldn't have to invite you. Okay, let's try this again. You should just pick right up into... Because you're at the selection screen, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. If there's anything in this whole process that they need to fix again, is this whole loading into the selection screen thing. Didn't have near this much trouble last year.
I've had to go outside of franchise to accept it.
Yeah, which is weird. You shouldn't have to do that, but
right.
If it doesn't pop into this one, I'll do it again or go outside of franchise and accept it. And it's doing that again, so let me go outside the franchise. Yeah, I get it. Okay, gotcha. Yes, I'm gonna quit franchise mode because God forbid something actually works correctly. No, that's that one. Yeah, it was that one. There we go. Wow, you're already in the... No kidding.
What's that?
So you're already in the game session. You don't say. Home, I suppose we're going to go 80s throwback home. Yeah.
Yeah, you're home, so winner gets to play the 90 Bills.
Ooh.
AKA BJ Moore, or Moore BJ 85. Yeah, I think that's what his name is. Did you, I don't know if you got a chance to see that game or not, between the Bills and 84 Dolphins.
No, I haven't gotten a chance yet.
2 comebacks, both double digits. Dolphins tied it up with a 2-point conversion after an onside kick. In overtime, Daryl Talley picks off Dan Marino and goes, he's like 70 yards, I think, for the touchdown.
Nice.
It was a good game. They played it Sunday afternoon. All right, for those of you who don't know what we're doing, this is not any of the other things we've been doing. This is a test run. Somebody in our Madden custom rosters group had the idea of, instead of committing to a whole season, Brett Favre's rated 99. Instead of committing to a whole season, why don't we just do playoffs? And the rosters aren't 100% completed yet. There's about 22 teams done. But we said, yeah, sure, this sounds real exciting. Let's do a test run. So Chuck Diesel 1968 and Moore BJ 85 represented the AFC, and myself and John M here representing the NFC. So it's the 84 Dolphins, the 90 Bills, the 96 Packers, and the 86 Giants. Now see, kicking is much better after midnight.
Yeah.
That game I played, my last game in Bush League, I basically, at the end, I couldn't kick anymore. Yeah. I had to go for 2 when I did score, and I had to go for it on 4th down. It was 4 o'clock in the afternoon, and it was 9 o'clock at night, and the kicking was just horrible.
I rarely had issues with the kicking, but when it did, it's like I couldn't get it down.
And the other guy was fine. He didn't have any issues.
Looks like he's got some flash in the pants there.
Yeah, I was going to say, this is not my rosters. So although you played a whole season with this team, the ratings are going to be much different. And I also did not go on and correct and all that. And I don't think I will for these playoff things. I didn't for the 87, we're just playing it out. Yeah. Where did I run off to?
I do not know.
You ran right into Reggie White.
Yep.
The buttons are a little off, but not too bad. Enough that I'm not going to get this play picked in time. There we go, I got it.
Read that one good.
Oh, what did 59 do? He just kind of dove behind you without his arms out. Green Bay's got a face mask. I was going to say the 96 Packers got a monster defensive line. There's just Sean Jones, Reggie White. They're the ends.
Yeah.
Santana Dotson.
My created D end is still a beast.
Yeah, that quarterback season I was doing somehow didn't save.
Yeah.
I was back
that? Wow.
I was back in preseason all of a sudden. I had played through 4 games, so I was like, well, I'm not doing this again. I got other projects in mind I want to do anyway.
Yeah, that's weird.
Yeah. I've realized that if you're doing a franchise by yourself and you save it offline,
oh my God!
Where were you throwing that? That whole thing was weird because my guy rushed and I looked away to see what the kick was doing.
Right. No. What was I saying? Oh, yeah, that D end. He's in his 4th year, and he's almost to 100. He's at 94.5 sacks in 3 games into his 4th season.
You should have been broadcasting those as the whole playlist.
Yeah, I think next time I do one, I'm going to do that. Or I might just pick up in this middle of the 4th season here.
I am about just under 3,000 views away from hitting 10,000.
Nice.
Which is the magic number when you can start monetizing. Possible.
Yeah, I kind of want to play this guy out. Ooh, I missed all that. Oh, you're going to get away.
I went to college with his cousin, Dorsey Levens. I went to college with his cousin. I'm not going to give away the cousin's name for privacy, but he was very proud of his cousin. And I became a Dorsey Levens fan because of it. You might remember, I think you were, might have been your hall director.
Yeah.
Looked like Tiger Woods.
A little bit.
Did you just hit the kicker?
No.
No, I guess not. I thought you plowed into the kicker after.
Although I did,
That was a hell of a run.
I did get a penalty earlier. Well, the defense got it. It was against the defense for me, where they stopped pursuing, and he like walked into the quarterback, and the quarterback fell down. It's like, wow, they're really selling this stuff in there, aren't they? And they call them for roughing the passer. It's like that's impressive.
Now, in real life, the New York Giants have never lost an NFC title game. They've lost the NFL title game a couple times back in the 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s. Actually, more than a couple times. They lost quite a few. But since '66, they have never lost. They're 5-0.
I am still, as well as many other Giants fans, quite upset at the Ben McAdoo decision.
Did you sign that petition that I shared?
I didn't see it, actually.
Last night, I tagged my wife's name in it. It's a petition to fire.
Well, I can tell you right now, if the pressure from the fan base doesn't get something done, I'd be amazed. Because
I will say this.
No reason.
I will say this, as a Bills fan, sometimes listening to Giants fans over the last 14 years has been annoying when they complain about Eli Manning.
I've
because
never really
we would take
had
Eli
a complaint.
Manning. No, you haven't. You haven't. But there are definitely Giants fans.
Oh yeah, there are guys out
especially
there
in the
that
last 5 years.
do. They sit there and they want to give him all the grief.
To a man, none of them agree with this move. They may not always like Eli. He may have lost 100 starts, and he may have thrown more interceptions than he should.
Right.
But none of them agree with this move. This move makes no sense.
Nope. None whatsoever. Where is that going?
Oh!
Yeah, you could have got that.
Play the ball. Oh my goodness. No, if they were going to go with the quarterback of the future, Davis Webb would have been the choice.
Right. Not
Geno
Geno
Smith.
Didn't Buffalo have Geno for a little while too, or no? Or was he just with the Jets?
No, just the Jets. He went from the Jets to the Giants.
Yeah.
We had Joe Webb.
But
3rd down and 8.
Carl Banks, the former linebacker for the Giants, he had a big old tirade about them benching Eli.
Well, here's the thing. All right, I don't know if Eli's a future Hall of Famer or not. On his Super Bowl wins alone, he should be. Mm-hmm. You know, you win 2, that's impressive. But there are guys who won 2. It took Ken Stabler forever, and he only won 1.
Right.
Jim Plunkett's not in the Hall of Fame, and he won 2. But on those alone, he's potentially a Hall of Famer. You don't do this. You don't do him like this.
No, especially when he's got a record in progress, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, I give the guy all the credit in the world. He's taken it with a lot of grace, and he's never been the type to really cause a stir or anything. He's showing up to camp, and he's taking and working on trying to teach Webb what he knows. But it's just sad that they're doing this to him, and there's no justifiable reason.
Right.
See, if I had to pick a
now,
quarterback...
What Buffalo did...
Well, go ahead.
Go ahead. Okay. What Buffalo did was bad on all levels, but it kind of smacked of somebody high made that decision to start Nathan Peterman, and it was the wrong decision, and they got shown, hey, this was the wrong decision. We got to go back to Tyrod Taylor.
Right.
Now, because of that, though, I don't see how it's possible that Tyrod Taylor comes back to Buffalo next year.
Right.
Which means we either trade up to draft a quarterback, or we sign a veteran, and Nathan Peterman gets developed the way he should have been.
Mm-hmm. Now, if I had to pick a quarterback from history to compare like Eli Manning to, even not necessarily on stats alone or anything, but just in style, with a slightly different personality, would be Brett Favre. He's a straight gunslinger. Yes, he's thrown a ton of interceptions over the years. Brett Favre used to throw them just as much as he used to throw any touchdown. You know? But Brett Favre was a little bit more, his personality was a little bit more dynamic, where Eli is pretty steady. You can count on the dude to be
right in his
pretty
hands.
even keel and everything.
I've got to say something. I don't know if this affects you or not, but when my players, and this has been no matter whether I'm the Falcons in the old Bush League that I just left, my Bills teams, this Packer team, when I'm in a jump ball situation, I never seem to win it. I don't know what I'm doing wrong, but
no, I've had that same situation.
That was going to be a horrible kick.
Terrible kick, he says.
Yeah, all of a sudden, I've had a couple of quick instances of lag, and it hit me right there. They really need to get this fixed. I would be almost willing to bet that if you and I finish this game and go out and play, there was just lag there.
Yeah.
Play live now, we'd have no issues.
Come on, grab it.
Oh, my goodness.
That was like volleyball.
But because we're playing inside CFM, there are issues upon issues upon issues.
Yeah.
And I made a YouTube video last week about it, and I even sent it to an EA Sports forum and tagged them. Hopefully the next patch takes care of this, because this is now at least 2 years, probably longer.
Mm-hmm.
I've only been back to playing for 2 years now. You play Xbox Live too? Are there issues there?
The last Madden I played on Xbox Live was 16, and I didn't seem to have too many issues or nothing. I don't recall any lag issues or anything. Or at least not any consistent ones. Jeez, I can't get nothing going against you going here.
Well, that's like I said. This Packer defensive line. Remember how many sacks they had in the Super Bowl against the Patriots?
Yeah.
Reggie White had 3 by himself. And you haven't, other than that one run where you cut back right into Reggie, we haven't called his name yet.
Oh,
It's been mostly Sean Jones, Santana Dotson.
There we go.
Ooh, no, it wasn't. On the 2. Sean Wendetta with a punt. That Bills-Dolphins game was an offensive battle. We're turning this one into a defensive battle so far.
Mr. Banks.
Oh, that was no blocking. Now, see, that kick was fine.
This is going to be an interesting return. Oh, I thought that popped up and said fumble. I'm like, you got to be kidding me. There's a slight lag going on right now, especially with button push. It's not an unbearable lag. Oh.
No.
But it definitely messes with the juke. I wanted the juke, and I tried to juke when I wanted the juke, and yeah, I should have juked before I wanted the juke.
That was an awful lag right there. You hit the hole and it froze.
It's like you almost got to be able to predict the future.
Yeah.
It's going to be 2-minute warning. Oh, I did get it off. I was going for... Oh, nothing. Ooh, I got pass interference? Really?
I turned around. Yeah, I turned around and punched you in the face instead of going for the ball.
I didn't even notice that. I don't know
what happened there, because I went for... I switched to the guy who threw a jump ball.
Yeah.
I switched to the guy to try to intercept it, and he literally turned around and smacked you.
Dang. There was no running up the middle there.
Who kicked off? I kicked off, right?
Yeah.
Oh! Newsom, what are you doing?
Ooh, that's going to be an interesting kick. Yeah. You caught it.
Why did you catch that? Oh. I got it up to the 26, so I got 14 yards less had I not caught it.
Yeah.
Oh.
Where are you going?
That was a game turner right there.
Yeah. If I can do anything with it. I told you, Brett Favre's a gunslinger.
Yeah. Where's the coverage up the middle?
Backer was with him for a second and then came up. Oh, I didn't even see him.
Corner blitz.
Yeah. That's how it's supposed to work.
Yep. No. The delay on the buttons just caused me to pick the wrong kick block play.
You still almost got in there.
Yeah. Well, it's definitely not the play I wanted to pick. I wanted the straight rush, instead I got the zone block.
Yeah. Sky kick, get underneath it.
Why am I not controlling the kick returner? I just picked a play without doing anything.
Yeah, you probably pushed a button. That's what I was talking about earlier, was the delay in the button push and whatnot. I did that earlier.
You know, if you win, you're going to play Don Beebe in this game and Don Beebe in next game, because he's on both.
He got away.
Too far for a field goal, and the way the buttons are acting up right now, I'm not sure I'd want to go for a field goal. That's going to be a hold on me. You want to bet?
Still 1 second left. You are not incorrect.
That was where I need Aaron Rodgers.
Huh?
I said now is where I need Aaron Rodgers for this next play.
Yeah. Him and his Hail Marys there.
Yep. Now I gotta get back to basics, what I was doing in the first quarter. Are you afraid to kick it off at Desmond Howard? Yep.
No.
No, he's going on.
It's just the wind is taking it.
Yeah. That's right, you didn't do anything.
Yeah. I got a kick return in my earlier game. I forget what it was.
How does this game compare to, or this roster compare to the one I did?
I think it feels I don't know, like your rating system. I like your rating system in the sense of Pro Bowlers and Hall of Famers and how that stuff works. I'm not sure if the guy that did this one went more with what their abilities were at the time, but like
went. I believe he went based on the season.
Yeah, I think because this doesn't feel like an all-star roster, you know what I mean? But it feels pretty solid. I mean, clearly you've seen me make some weird errant throws, but for what it is, it's all right. I mean, it doesn't feel like it's like.
Well, you played 19 games with the Super Giants. You've played 4 games so far with the 87 Giants, which are very similar in the way the guy did it.
Right.
This guy actually took that roster and changed the players back to 86, so it's pretty much the same.
Yeah, I mean, they don't feel like overpowered, but they feel pretty good.
Favre is 3 of 8.
Done, baby.
Oh, you know what that block looked like?
Yeah.
That Super Bowl 9 block and Franco Harris's touchdown. Where he turned the guy inside out.
Yeah.
I definitely would suggest, and I'll say the same thing to more BJ, I would suggest if you win this game, watch his game.
Yeah.
And I would suggest the same to more. Watch before you guys play the Super Bowl. I'm not giving up on this by no stretch, by the way.
No, I know what you mean.
If you do, yeah.
Well, it's kind of like scouting, so, you know.
Exactly.
So.
Now, more BJ's not a YouTuber, so it's some Chuck Diesels.
Right.
The reason why we wanted all the games put on YouTube is for the members of the community to see exactly what we have to offer. Oh, good solid catch by Keith Jackson there.
Yeah, we're anything but professional Madden players, that's for sure. We just do this for fun.
No, that's why. You know, the main reason I got out of Bush League is because I just have no interest in the current. Well, I mean, the fact that I'm struggling in that league had something to do with it. But I have no interest in the current rosters.
I don't know. The Bush League, I feel, is almost seems like its precedent has been set higher than that of the individual's own personal business and everything.
Yeah.
So
well, you know who's going to win.
Only a game,
that's the thing, and they are also both members of the 87 Strike League. So I mean, it's not like I'm getting away from them. I'm not running away from them by any stretch of the imagination. It's just the negativity amongst some of the members was getting to me, and I've talked to the commissioners about that too. And it was time. It was time for me to move on.
Right.
And I've got this YouTube channel that I'm growing, and
yeah, I'm going to try to stick with it for maybe one more season and see how it goes. If I find more scheduling conflicts to be issues, then it just isn't worth my time or their time for me to even be in the league. Because if the scheduling conflicts are going to be a problem, then there's no point in being in that particular league.
Well, that's the thing too, is that you and more are afternoon workers.
Yeah.
Everybody else is either days or midnights. And the midnight guys don't have scheduling conflicts at all.
No.
Because they can stay up and play the game, or they can get up and play their game.
Right.
In a situation like this, now, you and I are obviously doing rosters or franchises together all the time. But we also know that on your days off, or no, on my days off, because you're 3 to 11, you're going to be available when we have a game to play.
Right.
Or like I'm off tomorrow, I can stay up and I didn't play this game.
Right.
But when you're running a 48-hour deadline, that's unrealistic.
Yep.
To assume guys from different shifts are going to be able to. I mean, look at I want to be careful. I don't want to use his name. Our fellow former Trailblazer. Now he's currently out of work for reasons that don't belong on YouTube. Nothing illegal, folks. Just it's his business. So he's able to play the games, but when he's working, he works a job where he gets mandated to stay overtime constantly, and he's 3 to 11.
Yeah, sometimes life is just too much for a 48-hour deadline for a video game.
Yep.
So
I held the running game in check.
I mean, we recently had a little bit of drama regarding games during the holiday week there, and I had a wedding I had to go to, and I was going to be out of town the whole week, and I had no issues with being skipped or whatever for that particular week or whatnot, and I made that clear. But other members who, as far as I know, had no real scheduling conflicts or whatnot, but just never got around to their game, apparently had issues with skipping or something, and they voiced their opinion and whatnot. But I mean,
we have definitely had, and that's why, and all the members of the Bush League are also in this, and I'm not trying to bash them if they're going to watch this, because I really enjoyed my time in there. It was just time for me to leave and go out and do something a little more relaxing.
Got my butt whooped there. Yeah.
The 1960 project, same thing that you and I are doing. Not same thing. We have a 4-member league. One's not eligible, ready to join, and I don't know if he ever will be, because he's very busy. And another guy isn't. This is his first online franchise, and he's not getting his games in, which is fine. But at the same time, you and I are more into this, so we've discussed, and I'm going to announce to my fans right now, we're going to continue on with the 60 franchise. I don't know if I'll continue broadcasting those games because it's so slow. But over the course of the next 2 months, whatever, I'm going to, what word do I want to use? I'm going to take the other 17 teams that were in the NFL and AFL, and I'm going to rename them. Just rename a number. I'm not going to change stats, colleges, hometowns like I did for the 4 teams that we did. And John M. is going to control the Steelers and the Giants. I'm going to control the Packers and the Bills, and we're just going to have fun with it from 1960 on up. It's nothing against the 4th member. He wasn't going to be a YouTuber anyway, so you weren't going to see the Steelers games. It just is... Maybe in the long run he gets the bug like we have, but I'm not going to force it on him. He's just
not as into it yet, or he's still learning about it as much too.
Yeah.
So he's still quite new to the system.
Jim Burt.
But yeah,
I have only got 66 passing yards. That's embarrassing.
Didn't notice.
That's not good.
I got 118, so. Oh, that was a whiff. Holy cow! Everybody dived.
Yeah.
Oh.
Antonio Freeman.
Oh God, I ain't heard that name in a long time.
I really liked him as a Packer. He was one of
Yeah.
my favorites back in the day.
Yeah.
And I remember when the Packers were playing the Broncos in that Super Bowl. And I don't know if you ever listened to, at the time it was 12:40 a.m. was it NBZ?
Probably.
But a friend of mine had a radio show, and I got onto it. He wasn't big. He was a 49er fan, but he didn't really know a lot. But he asked me my expert analysis as a, any 20-year-old that can be an expert.
Mm-hmm.
Was it 20? I was 19. And I gave it to him. I said, the Broncos have no business being in the Super Bowl. They're going to lose again. It would give the NFC 14 straight wins, and the Packers are going to destroy them. And one of the main reasons is going to be Antonio Freeman. I was on record saying that. Boy, was I wrong. But Freeman did catch a touchdown. He did catch a touchdown in that Super Bowl.
Was that
a hell of a game going?
That was Elway's first one, or no? His first win?
Yep.
Yeah.
That was the main reason I was picking against the Broncos, is because of Elway. I just figured that class of '83, the Broncos, the AFC, they're all jinxed. And Elway snapped so many streaks in that game. The class of '83, Tony Eason, Jim Kelly, Dan Marino, John Elway, none of them had won the Super Bowl. They were all losers in their games. The AFC had lost 13 in a row. Denver had never won a Super Bowl. They were 0-4 at the time. And it was just a case of the Broncos were due. They were a much better team than I gave them credit for. Now, the following year against Atlanta, obviously I rooted for Atlanta. I was scared because I knew how good the Broncos were. And they just, put it to the Falcons. Oh, where is Newsom going? Oh. A screen pass.
Sometimes them screen passes are the deadliest thing on the field.
I noticed the lag has gone away. It's gotten back to
it seems to
normal.
be seems to fluctuate.
Yep. 3 plays, 68 yards. Most of it on that one play. Hostetler.
Oh, let's see what I can do defensively.
Oh, shoot.
Another fast selection.
No, I was pushing X to get us back to the play selection screen, and I was just a tad late. We were already back.
Whoa! Oh, he got the layout.
Well, that play worked. For not picking it, or meaning to pick it, it worked.
Right. Sometimes you just gotta ride with it.
Yep. Shouldn't have used the spin move.
Yeah.
I did notice, watching the Bills-Dolphins game that they must use different search engine than I do because Bruce Smith wasn't accurate.
Yeah.
Oh, I hit the wrong button. BB was open. He was wearing gloves instead of taped hands. And that's just something that's, you know, it's a petty annoyance, but
Right.
if I were to take a look at the roster, I would fix that. I don't know if there's anybody else that's like that, but my attention to detail is OCD, like.
Gets the 4th down stop.
Well, the computer suggested I go for it, and I said, what the hell?
Oh, yeah. I would have gone for it myself.
Still have all 3 timeouts. No, I
Really
still have all 3
7.
timeouts.
Yeah.
Of course, that shit's not going to help. Oh, I'm sorry. I apologize for swearing. I try really hard not to run that kind of YouTube channel.
On occasion it'll happen, but very rarely. Usually he's really good about it. Usually I'm the one that has to apologize. I mean, we're not quite sailors, but hey.
Need to get a fumble.
Is there an update? There's a system update for my phone? We just did a system update. I don't like it when they do that. Curious. I was trying something different with the screen pass. I was trying something different with the screen pass.
Come on, pick the play.
Wow, that's... Ooh, that isn't what I want to do. There we go. Sort of, kind of.
Stepped out of bounds. It's 4th down.
4th and 4. See, I don't... What? Oh, they're going to review whether he stepped inside.
Ruling on the field is upheld.
They're checking to see if he stepped out of bounds for completion of a pass or whatever.
Oh, okay. I was going to say, it's not going to change anything. It'll still be 4th down.
Yeah, that would have been the one thing I would have figured. Possession.
Oh!
That's alright, you get it back right there. See, when I'm...
They got 2 timeouts, too.
Yeah.
That was a good drive on defense. Gave it the one big pass play, but... That could have been a pick 6, I think.
That could have been. That could have put you right back in the game real fast. I like taking chances, though. I'm nuts like that. Whoa. Ruh-roh. Oh, wow. What you do, trip over his helmet?
I tried to jump over you, but... Yeah, I tried to jump over you, but it didn't work.
No.
That was Mark Chimura's first catch of the afternoon.
I just laid out Favre, though.
Yeah, he's tough. He's a hockey player. Okay, this time we're going to use a timeout. Second down.
Oh, they're gonna. Ah.
I wasn't sure if I was going to get in there or not. My blocker kind of stood in my way.
Yeah. I figured you're going to try to pass it, so I was all like ready for a pass.
I was ready to run it and then run the clock. Oh, I missed that.
Oh, he didn't.
Oh. I was going to run it, and then if you tackled me short, I was going to run the clock down to about whatever, 30 seconds or so.
Yeah.
Before I snapped the ball. Short kick.
McConkey taking it at the 8. Coming upfield, and he's going to get away. Oh, I thought he was going to get away. Gets to the 30.
George Kuntz hanging on. 1 minute, 1 second. Giants have all 3 timeouts.
Yes, I do. Want to be methodical. Get at least, let's see what, 20, 40. I got to get at least 40 yards on the drive to even get a shot at a field goal.
Well, how about 80?
That works. Well, 70.
Yeah.
I had a back juke that worked nicely. Oh, jeez. Oh, I screwed that up. Really? It got in there? Wow.
One play drive. That was even worse than the last one. What was 3 plays? Oh, the face he used for Jeff Hostetler was pretty good, though. I had a critic on my alternate Super Bowl 8 criticize the
that could have been nice.
Yeah, criticized Ken Stabler that he didn't have long hair, so I went and for alternate Super Bowl 9, I added long hair, it come out dark black. That's the only option. So, guys want to criticize, that's fine, that's their right, but
you got to be able to use what you got in the sense of the game. Madden doesn't really give us much options.
No.
Oh! Yeah, he was in too. I almost picked that off.
Oh my goodness. I thought you had it.
Yeah, I thought so too for a second there. This is looking to be some crazy last minute nonsense.
Then I wasn't sure I was in.
Oh.
No. What a wild last 2 minutes.
Yeah. Let's see what I can pull out. Haven't had to use a touchdown timeout yet.
No, you have not. Short kick again. It must be the wind.
Yeah, I think it is. I'll get outside. That would have been really nice. 21 seconds left. 70 yards to go. Hey, I'm on the 30 again. Nope. That's not going to go. Ooh,
Oh,
that was almost bad.
that could have given me time.
Yes, that
14
could
seconds
have
left.
gave you time and get it. I mean, you're pretty much in field goal range if you were to get the pick.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Oh. Gosh. Can I get downfield? I could get a downfield shot.
Well, that's it. 3 seconds.
Ah.
You're on the 49, so you're looking at a 66-yard field goal.
Yeah. I don't think I got the win for that run.
You have the wind,
Do I have
but I
the
don't know if you
wind?
have the wind for 66. Oh, never mind. You're looking at a 71-yard field goal. Oh, it was on me to pick the play. Never mind. I thought you were about to get a delay of game.
Yeah.
I saw the
can't.
clock ticking running.
Put it up. It's going to be
Overtime.
going in overtime.
So both conference championships go to overtime.
Oh, did the other one go to overtime too?
Yeah.
Nice.
So the Bills got the pick 6 for the win.
You want to defend right. You want to defend right. There you go.
Yep. I was trying to read there. Oh.
Of course, he had to step back. Of course, I'm the guy that would try to return it from 109 yards.
Oh. I have 349 yards. I missed what you had.
I had 98 rushing yards. I didn't see what your overall was.
Driving back. There you go.
No blitzing going on.
Nope, but I can't maintain the tackle like that. Oh. I hit you just as you threw that.
Yeah, I wanted to go deeper, but I saw the guy coming around. It's like, I got to get rid of it.
Oh, there's some lag back.
Ugh. Got 40 rushing yards.
40 yards.
With Morris, anyway. I don't know what the total yardage. I think my other guy got some too.
I have 95 yards rushing, but unless I can hold you to field goal. Unless I can hold you to field goal, I don't think I'm going to get any more. Oh, I thought I hit you hard enough maybe to drop.
I was thinking it was going to drop too.
You have
Let's see.
396 passing.
Let's see if I can put her away. And Navarro is in.
Congratulations. Good game.
Yes, that was a very good game. That was
You
probably
got the 90.
closest one that we've ever had.
Yeah, I don't know if we got into overtime before.
No.
Our Super Bowl was a tale of two halves.
Yeah.
You're gonna get more BJ in the 90 Bills. Their game was 36-30 at overtime. Ours was 37-31 overtime.
Huh.
We had a couple lead changes and comebacks as well.
Oh yeah.
The damn safety though. It took too long of a developing play. Alright, we advance in Strike League at 6 a.m. or closely around then because I won't be up and both the other commissioners are, one I know is working, I don't think the other will be up. So 10 a.m. for you and I to play the Strike League game?
Sure. Sounds good to me.
It'll be the 87 Giants and the 87 Broncos on Sunday Night Football. Until then, enjoy your night, ladies and gentlemen. We will see you next time, and that's my take.
See ya.